Hi, everyone, and welcome to Unit 5. This past week in Unit 4, you began work in earnest on our argumentative essay, kind of in a strange manner, I think, by doing a little bit of research first, choosing a topic first, and writing some body paragraphs. And you might think that's a little strange, but it's a lot easier to come back and write the introduction of a work and the conclusion of a work after you've written some body paragraphs. And this week, we are going to move forward with our introductory work, what I'm going to talk about a little bit, and we're going to actually complete our introduction and for our argumentative essay. But before we get into that, of course, we always have our discussion board. And so this week, our discussion board is as follows. You're going to answer this question by Wednesday night. You're going to answer, what would you consider to be the biggest difference between a fact and an opinion? How would you use a fact in your writing, and how would you use opinion in your writing? And why do you think people get confused about the difference between those, the fact and opinion? So that's the first half of it. You're going to answer in a paragraph or so response to that. Then, and this is a key part of this, you're going to provide two statements, and without giving them away, you're going to just provide the statements. One of them, statement one and statement two, should be a fact, and one should be an opinion. You're not going to tell us which is which. And then in your responses to your peers, you're going to comment what you think is which. Okay. So that's by Wednesday night, the initial post. The two class peer replies are by Sunday. All right. And then for this week's assignment, then, you're going to create the argumentative essay introduction. All right. So the argument essay is listed here. It's worth exploring. You're going to write an argumentative essay about the same topic that you did your two body paragraphs about in the past assignment. The past, come here, buddy. Come here. Sorry, I have a visitor. There's my son, and he's going to help us with this. You want to help out, buddy? So if you click on this for this week, you're going to write the introduction to this. And on Wednesday, I'm going to provide a sample with this and kind of walk through the elements of how to craft a really good introductory paragraph with you. But again, the essay is going to answer one of these questions. Again, it should be the same question that you worked on in week 4, in Unit 4. And you're going to essentially set up an introduction. You're going to have a hook that sort of draws the reader in. You're going to have sentences that sort of explain the issue, and then you're going to end with a thesis statement. And again, I'll come back on Wednesday, maybe when this one's not coughing all over the place, to sort of explain that a little bit more. All right, so that's it for this week. I hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you're doing a great job of finishing up the work for Unit 4, and we'll talk again at the end of this week. Say bye, Ziki.